They say the American dream is about white picket fences and happy families. But what if the dream is a lie, and the real story is about secrets, longing, and the kind of love that dares you not to speak its name? Welcome to post-war America, a time that is less about apple pie and more about hidden desires and broken promises.
Is this table open?
Oh, it is.
Crowds always make me sweat. Who's yours?
Oh, Flood.
No. Me too. Aren't we both brave?
The film is a meditation on queer longing and the quiet risks we take to live honestly. My beautiful Saphics, happy, beautiful bride. Today I want to put you guys into a film called On Swift Horses.
Coming fast, lost and fun, here they come. Flood and lost at sea, it's flood, make it one less, break down the rail.
When I first heard about this film, I did what any normal person will do. I Googled it. And the first line I read said, and I quote, "Parents need to know that this is an explicit queer romance set in the 1950s California."
Caught him in the bathroom at the Chester with another guy.
The Chester?
Yeah, the queer bar down by the dock.
I wonder what'll happen to that place, do you think?
Think all those pretty boys ran out into the sea?
And it centers on a family love triangle. Like, excuse me, is this a film or a scandal from the 80s?
So how's your luck these days?
Gave all that up.
Just like that.
Made a promise to myself.
What sort of promise?
If you think too much about luck, it starts to own you, doesn't it?
We're all owned by something.
Or someone.
Let's get one thing straight. This is not a love triangle. This is a story about two queer people who happen to live in the same family, trying to survive in a time that gave them zero space to exist.
I'm Gail.
I'm Linda.
Funny. I never meet anyone.
Everybody quiet.
The cops are outside.
The acting is a saving grace, and the film doesn't spoon-feed emotions. Invites you to sit with the pain, the longing, and all the things that are left unsaid.
Coast is clear.
I can't see out any later tonight.
Me neither.
You're new at this, aren't you? It's all luck, really. You'll see. We're all just a hair's breadth from losing everything, all the time.
One of those queer people is Muriel. She is Lee's wife. She seems like the perfect 1950s housewife.
Lost?
No, your sign? Olives?
I was the Garcias next door before they tore the place down.
Oh.
You really want some? I got some.
But underneath, she's a woman searching for something more.
That was real nice. You were playing on the guitar.
It's not a guitar.
Never had an olive.
There's a pit.
What do I do with it?
Her secret trips to the racetrack and her quiet connection with her neighbor, Sandra, shows a side of her that is both heartbreaking and brave.
I want it to be quiet.
Like that?
This is what it's like.
What?
Your life.
Sandra is Muriel's neighbor. She is as open and out as one could possibly be during this time. And she is so much more than just a side character. She is a catalyst of change, embodying the freedom and authenticity that Muriel so deeply craves.
You're a little drunk, I think.
Stop making fun of me.
Tell me why you want it quiet.
I don't think so.
I just wish we have seen more of them together. Truth to be told, it is rare enough to see one queer story in a period drama. But two, well, too feels like Christmas. And that is where Julius comes in. He is Lee's brother, a complicated soul caught between who his family wants him to be and who he really is.
You know, we got it good here. I mean, real good. I've been in Kansas and LA, and I've been in Korea. And in all those places, I've been a thief, a fat, and alone. And you know, for the first time in my life, I can finally see around the next goddamn corner. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm with you.
I have to confess, I absolutely loved Julius and Henry's love story. There is a raw honesty in how they connect. A mix of fear and longing that makes every moment between them feel charged and real.
I mean, things are different now, aren't they?
You really are something.
Aren't they?
You know that, right?
Aren't they? Aren't they?
It is a beautiful narrative that resonates with anyone who felt they didn't quite belong and dared to hope for more.
My mother was the first woman to own a car in Marshall County. She was the first woman to get a college degree and the first woman to get a divorce.
All unrelated, I'm sure.
This story, for once, especially for a period drama, doesn't end in tragedy. And yes, maybe that's a spoiler you didn't want to or ask for, but let's be honest, most Sapphic period dramas almost always end in heartbreak. So yes, I had to say something.
You go home every night where it's warm and safe, and then you come over here and you me to feel alive, and then you do it all over again. You're too good at this. That's all this is. There's a bar in town. The dozen other women have caused me a lot less pain. Please just go.
When Muriel's husband seems to realize that she too is queer, there is no explosion, just silence. Even maybe a quiet, rare understanding. And I absolutely love that.
Did you ever want this? Any of it, I mean?
I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. You being sorry doesn't matter.
At its best, the film is a meditation on queer longing and the quiet risks we take to live honestly. At its worst, the film doesn't quite give me the ending I was hoping for. But even then, it lingers with a soft, steady power. Maybe it was never really about love and more about becoming who you really are, even when the world tells you not to.
I wasn't sure about you. You sure about me now?
Nevertheless, I found it really compelling to watch. And it holds your attention all the way through.
You're really not afraid of being alone.
Neither are you.
What makes you say that? Because you're here?
Honestly, I loved it. And yes, I do recommend it. I hope you enjoyed today's video and thank you so much for watching.